Hi friends, in last video I have discussed about the preparation plan for TCS Ninja or TCS NQT examination crack for 2021. So in today's video I will discuss about TCS Ninja interview questions, technical as well as the HR questions, those which have come already in 2020 as well as in 2021. I will share few experience tips also, few interview questions. So if you have come first time in our channel, you can subscribe because you will be getting this type of interview tips as well as daily job notification as well as career guidance from our channel. So let's start this video. So in today's video I will discuss about the TCS Ninja interview questions, like from which area the questions have come in previous years also, and also for the TCS round in 2020 which type of questions they asked. So in the technical interview you need to mainly focus on the core subjects. So basically in case of TCS NQT or in case of TCS Ninja Drive, two round will happen in case of interview. One is the technical interview, another one is the HR interview. So for technical interview you need to consider the core subjects. You need to very clear about the subjects. Your understanding, your interest must be clear, like you are preparing for two main subjects like DBMS and operating system, then you need to clear all the concepts about that two subjects, okay, so that you can confidently say in the interview that yeah, I'm very good in these two subjects, you can ask me any questions in that manner. You have to show the confidence there. So you need to very clear about your knowledge in TCS interview questions. Since you are from IT background, from CS background, so a lots of C students were asked with the questions like computer networks, DBMS, software management, as well as operating system, cloud computing, in those areas. Okay, so you need to choose two or three subjects very minutely, and you need to clear your concept. I would suggest that most of the cases students are taking computer networks, DBMS, as well as OS. Otherwise, they are taking software management. So from software management, you should take the idea about what is software management and what is the software life cycle, waterfall model. All those questions you need to taken care of, because these are the some basic questions in final year in the 7th semester. You have got the chance to study this software management as your course. So I would suggest to clear the basic questions idea. Okay, so just take an idea. For the non-CS students, being from a non-CS background, you are not expected to have idea about these core subjects like computer network or DBMS. So you need to have your basic programming knowledge, clear understanding. Okay, so sometimes for non-CA students, they ask the students to write simple programs. It also happen for the CA students, but in case of CA students, mostly they asked from both the area core subjects as well as the programming languages also. So in case of non-CA students, they asked for the programming knowledge test. Okay. So for these few examples like swap of two number using third variable, it is very common program. All of us have done this using C or Java or Python, what language we choose. So it's very common question. Next question is generate Fibonacci series. Also it's a common question which have already comes in our MACOUT exam as well as in the state board exams for the undergraduate students. All the engineering graduate students have faced these questions in their studies. GCD of two numbers, check whether a number is palindrome or not, factorial of number, check if the year is leap year or not, LCM of two numbers. So all these basic questions, basic programs you need to prepare very well. And also sometimes they asked in TCS in the interview about the C programming interview questions, DS programming, that is the data structure interview questions, like some algorithms knowledge, like what do you mean by data structure, what are the some application of data structures, like for city representation, city region telephonic network representation, to implement the function in a text editor, to store information about the directories. All this type of answer you should give. So for more application we need to go through the stack queue, depth first search, breadth first search, those tree concept also. So what are the advantages of linked list over an array? This is also an important question. So you have to consider a scenario where we need to store large amount of data in array, but the memory stored the data is not available continuously. Okay, so in that case you need not to use array. In that case you would use linked list. So each node is connected with a link. All of us know about it, about the linked list. So it is necessary that memory has to be continuous. So this question is very much important, so take a screenshot about it. And also next question is write the syntax in C to create a node in singly linked list. It's also important question. All of we know that we need to create at first the struct of the node, then we need to call that node using the pointer, head pointer, and the another malloc locating pointer. So singly linked list, sometimes they ask to when it is compared to doubly linked list, then how you will use it. So what is the use of a doubly linked list when compared to that singly linked list? So you can go through it. So you can also take a screenshot that when the single linked list is present in this format, like head pointer is present at a position, the data is at a position, then if we go to the next, then it is denoting, the next is denoting the location for the starting of the b pointer. In case of doubly linked list, so there two pointer position is there. One is the first one is the head position, which is null, and the next position which is containing the address of the second node. So you just need to give answer like this, that in singly linked list we have only forward links, but in case of doubly linked list we can forward, or we can move forward also, we can go backward position also. So in doubly linked list each node has three fields such as previous data and next field. So two links such as forward backward link, so one can easily go back to the previous node. So that is the difference between single and double linked list. So this idea you need to clear. Then also the difference between array and stack, you can go through it, you can take a screenshot also. So basically stack is the that size that keeps the changing as we insert and delete the elements. Stack can store elements of different data type also, but array stores the similar data type data. It's a fixed in size. Next question is the what is the minimum number of queues needed to implement in priority queue. Next one is the what are the different types of traversal technique we used in tree, like in order traversal, pre-order traversal, post-order traversal. Sometimes in interview they asked some numbers they will given to you, then they will ask that arrange this in pre-order traversal format, or in order traversal do the traversal. So practice those type of questions also. So next question comes that why it is said that searching a node in binary search tree is efficient than that of a simple binary tree. So all these questions are very much important for the data structure questions. It is relevant for the CS students also and the non-CS students also, like what are the some important application of stack. And as I am discussing that what is the prefix and postfix notation for this particular expression, you need to perform these things in front of the interviewer. So these are very important questions. So I will definitely share this link with you. Next I will discuss about some C programming interview questions, like but is how it is different from C++. We know that C++ have the concept of procedural language C, and C++ is object oriented, particularly oriented towards the protecting data. So many other differences there, overloading in possible in C++, but C does not support that option also. What is the difference between class and object, and encapsulation, data abstraction. So in case of C++, we need to have some idea about the OOPS concept, that is the object oriented programming concept. Next you have to gain some idea about inheritance, because sometimes they will say write some program about method overloading and method overriding from Java. So it's a very hit question. So now I will discuss about the second portion. So in interview at first they will ask to introduce yourself, then these technical questions will start and counter attack from interviewer will start. They will ask about your final year projects. uh, Students were asked also to write down the logic or draw the circuit diagram also sometimes for the non-CS students. Sometimes they ask a few electronics Venn diagram related questions. So if you don't know the answer, you need to clearly mention that I don't know. Please allow me with next questions. In that manner, you have to be confident. What you know, you just need to deliver those things very confidently. So next, I'm discussing about the HR interview questions. Like I have also faced TCS Ninja interview questions. I have given TCS Ninja interview in 2019. So from that point of view, I just saying these things. So I have lots of offer. I have got offer from TCS as well as from other company like Protivity. So currently I'm working in that company. Uh, so just I'm giving some suggestion in case of HR interview. They try to trap you in this portion. They will ask this type of question that what do you know about TCS and what is your biggest strength and what is your biggest weakness. So these questions are very much tricky. Are you ready to work anywhere in India? Do you have any further higher studies plan, or if you get a chance to work at the starting of your career in outside of India, then what you will do? So what do you want to see yourself in next 5 years? Are you willing to work in different shifts also? Why TCS? This type of HR questions they will ask. So try to prepare those questions. You can follow one of my HR interview questions related video. I will share that link in the I button. So now those important tips I want to share, as I am mentioning in the starting of the interview of this tips video, that clear idea about everything you know, what you have written in your resume. Just be confident about it. Answer every question with confidence. Confidence is the must thing and most important thing. If you do not know the answer to the question, it is better to tell the interviewer that you have no idea. Never give a wrong answer assuming the interviewer has no idea. Okay. So because he is taking interview, so he has some knowledge. That's why he is asking or she is asking you the question at that moment, right? So don't try to be over smart there. Okay. Try to give a detailed answer to every question with example. Research about your TCS and its products. So now I will share some experience of previously placed students in TCS. So the questions they faced in 2019 June and got selected. You can check that 2 rounds happened for him. First was the technical, another one is the HR. So in technical, he faced with what is cloud computing. I think he had shared that he had knowledge in cloud computing. So that's why these questions are asked to him. So if you are preparing one subject, try to be very clear about that, very clear about the concept about that subject. Okay. So the application of cloud computing like SSAs. Do you know any real time application of cloud computing? What is linear data structure? Explain quick short algorithm with example. Given an array, how will you search the element in most efficient manner? Difference between execution and error. And in round 2, he faced the questions like tell me something about which is not a part of your resume. It's another tricky question. You just need to prepare these type of questions. What are you doing to increase your communication skills? Are you willing to relocate? Why TCS? So this was the questions taken for the first candidate. Now I will share some questions from the second candidate. So she had also selected in the 2018 batch, and the questions, like some questions were from programming, like write a program to print Fibonacci series. HR questions like are you willing to relocate? Are you okay with night shifts? Important to note down the TCS interview questions like never lie about anything in your application form or resume. That's I'm mentioning that don't become so overconfident, or don't try to lie the interviewer, say the lie. So whether you know anything or not, don't say calm in the interview, just say I don't know. Sleep well before the interview. If you are cross questioned at one of your lies, it's better to tell the truth. Okay. Do full research about the company before interview. Keep your voice louder and clear. So these are the few tips by her. And another example of the student who got the questions like, tell me about yourself, tell me about TCS, why do you want to join TCS, why do you applying for IT industry and why not jobs in core domain. So in these manners the questions will be asked. So at first your motto is to clear the online route, and I have already prepared one video regarding how to clear the online round for TCS in QT 2021 or TCS Ninja in QT 21. I will definitely share that link with you in the description box. It's a 30 days plan to you, so I think it will be helpful. And next is the, if you selected in the online round, then the interview comes. So I just have shared all the interview related experience with you, and I have also given interview and also selected in TCS, but as I have mentioned that I have lots of offers, so I have not joined there because we we want a better offer also sometimes which gives better package. But nowadays the TCS is giving very high package to every students in TCS in QT. So I will suggest, be confident. If you are getting job in TCS, then go for it. So you can go through the questions like what is dangling pointer, basic SQL query, C program to check whether a number is prime, double pointer, difference between C, C++, I have already mentioned. So all these question you can go through, prepare very well. And also one important question is the difference between call by value and call by address. I forgot to mention that. And also the merge short, insertion short. So all the short techniques in data structure, try to prepare those very well, because in interview we will get definitely one shorting questions there, like they will ask to do the quick short or write the logic about bubble short. So I will suggest prepare those things. So as of now, all the best to you. Prepare very well. You have 30 days. The exam will start for TCS NQT from 30th August. So all the best. If you really like this video, like the content, then hit the like button and share this video with your friends so that they also get the idea what about the interview and how to crack it for TCS Ninja 2021. So that's it, my friend. We will meet in next video with new job updates as well as new career guidance tips. Thank you so much.